Welcome back, Stack Attack Squad, to the Stack Attack Fantasy Podcast, your one-stop shop to dominate fantasy baseball and football. Come get some.
What's up, what's up, what's up? It's the Stack Attack Fantasy Podcast, also known as me and Trader Andy's personal Zoom call on the internet. What's going on, my brother? How you doing?
Hanging in there, bro. What's going on with you? How you been?
I'm good enough, man. Good enough. I just realized about 20 minutes ago that we've only done 9 episodes in the last 21 months.
That's my fault.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Let's go, man.
Birth
Let's go.
Birth of my daughter and my surgery. Haven't been the same, you know. So trying to make a return.
All right. Well, all that considered, to have a live viewing audience of 2, man, I'm pretty impressed with that. I'm sure we're related to both of them. Where's your son, man? Where's he at?
He's probably one of them.
Oh, we just dropped one, so.
we probably got too boring for him already.
Yep. All right, Andrew. Pookie will do his best. All right, so let's talk some fantasy baseball, man. And I got a question for you. What is and I know the answer, I'm hoping you give me the right answer. What is your favorite movie quote from any baseball movie?
That's rough. But it probably come from Major League.
It's not.
No? All right, so what is it?
The best one from Major League is, you can't say goddamn on the air. Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway. But and that applies today, right? But
yes.
Yours, I would say, is how can you not be romantic about baseball? Because you say that all the time, right?
True.
And did you happen to see the Phillies-Pirates game today and how it ended?
No.
Oh, my God. So it goes to the 10th inning, and Josh Palacios is up in the bottom of the 10th. Mind you, the Phillies crapped themselves in the top of the 10th. They had second and third with nobody out, and they didn't score. So the Pirates get their man on second. Palacios is up. This man has 4 career base hits against left-handers in his career. 1 career home run. And there's no reason whatsoever why he's not bunting or being pinch hit for. What happens? Andrew Vasquez, left-handed pitcher who's been very good this year, and they let him swing away, and the dude smokes one into the right field fence.
Wow.
It's the most glorious trot around the bases you've ever seen in your life. Every single celebration, he hits the gritty around third, he drops a J going into home plate, throws his helmet. Glorious. That's right? All. First career extra base hit against a lefty, and then you find out today's his birthday. How can you not be romantic about baseball, man? It was beautiful. I'm a Phillies fan. I was like, for 5 seconds, I was like,
so why is it that everyone hits better on their birthday? We always play people on their birthday on DFS all the time.
It's just a beautiful narrative, man. I don't know where it comes from, but I guess you get a little, extra motivation, whatever it might be. All right, so let's talk about what's going on this year. So TGFBI, you still in first place in your league?
No, I actually just dropped down to second. Saris caught me.
Oh no, you can't lose to Eno.
I know. I reached out to him. I was like, it's about time you caught me. It took me 3 months, but yeah, let's see what happens.
I'm in third in mine.
Oh, you're moving up.
I don't know where that came from. When we started talking about this about a month ago, I was in 12th, and keep moving on up, man. That's what it is. But
nice.
Let's talk about some of these things that brought us to this point. The Tampa Bay Rays. Wow. Everything they've done this year, we've hit on so many of these players. We were in on how many of these guys preseason, and they've done nothing but absolutely rake. Yandy Diaz, Luke Raley, Isaac Paredes. I mean, Arozarena is not even the top guy, man. Like, he's kind of a disappointment.
Some good values.
Yeah, I mean, Arozarena is for a third-round player. 17 homers, 12 stolen bases. It's all right. 260, nothing outstanding. But these other guys, man, everybody else there's so many players on a they're either on a 30% trend or batting 300, and it's been pretty impressive, and that's why I'm doing so well this year. So, just because of the Rays, and I'm a little concerned about it right now, and I wanted to ask you about that. Is right now they seem to be in an extreme split where the righties are only playing against the lefties, and the lefties are only playing against the righties. Harold Ramirez doesn't see the field most days, only against the lefty.
Yeah.
And, some of these guys, the Rays are actually trending towards not making the playoffs at this point. Do you think we should bail on any of these guys, or is it just like ride it out?
Ride it out. They've gotten you this far, and they're not dumping. They're still trying to win baseball games. So I would definitely try to sit tight with the guys that got you there.
Yeah, I hear you. That they no longer are the favorite in the American League. That position goes to the Rangers right now, who just revamped their pitching rotation within a day. It looks like, I don't know if you picked up on this, but Eovaldi got placed on the IL today, and it looks pretty serious. Forearm strain.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Right? What does that mean?
TJ
incoming, right? And that's scary. And that'll be two TJs from two Cy Young candidates in the same year on the same team.
I don't know if they got the 4-for-1 discount that the Pirates did. I know they announced 4 in the same day this week, and I guess they're getting better deals on the TJs.
Right. So they picked up Scherzer. That was your guy. So tell me how you feel about this situation. Are you okay with the trade that they made? Are you okay with them selling? Are you embarrassed? Like, what's the deal, man?
I'm just laughing at the last comment. My son is in on his grandmother's account, and he goes, "I think I am Andrew, Trader Andrew's kid." It's hilarious. So sorry to interrupt. So what were
that's
we talking?
awesome.
Yeah.
What's up, little Trader Andrew?
So Max Scherzer, I'm glad the Mets are retooling and trying to. They got a top 50 prospect out of it. I'm pretty excited about that, and Max can go and try to win, which the Mets couldn't do.
Yeah. So are you excited about Acuna?
Yeah. I don't know where he's going to play long term. Maybe second base. I'm not sure. But he has blazing speed and developing power. Maybe good hit tool. I'll take it.
All right. So they also picked up Jordan Montgomery today, who was infamously traded for Harrison Bader last year.
Yeah.
We said Evaldi's probably out. John Gray, man, that's you were on John Gray when he was on the Rockies, and this guy's killing it right now, man. He's on point, man. Do you have any shares of him? Or?
Yeah, I haven't left from him. Once he left Colorado, I liked him even more.
Of course,
I have a couple shares, not enough to brag, but
yeah, I have my highest money league, and I think that's the story of my year this year. In my my highest money league is just a total all pickups, man. Everything's been through Fab. John Gray, Justin Steele, Nolan Gorman, Bryson Stott. Some players we'll talk about more later on, but I've just been killing it on the pickups all year long, especially in the 12-team league. So who are some of your favorite pickups this year? I know everybody's on the Ellie De La Cruz bandwagon, but there's others in Cincinnati I think you like, right? Speechless. Andy, good morning.
Hello. I picked up Matt McLean when he first came out, and then after the connection's bad. The connection's really bad right now.
I hear you perfect, bro. Yeah, I hear you perfect now.
All right, your face is just not moving. So I a couple of the guys I like, Spencer Steer as well. He was a huge pickup, plays all over the place. McLean, as I said before, I don't know if I heard, but I was huge on him when he came up, and I'm more impressed now than I was last year at this time. I'm like,
yeah,
some of the guys you like.
Well, I mean, you're talking about McLean, but if you look at all these big money shortstops this year, McLean's been better than all of them. I mean, in all honesty, like the only one that's really hit for all of the is Seager. You know, they paid him big money, but everybody else, Turner's been bad. You know, Xander Bogaerts has been, below average. McLean has been a star compared to these guys. And, there's nothing but looking up from this point for players like that, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you mentioned Spencer Steer. He's one of these guys that kind of flew under the radar, and, he's something to be excited about. So tell me what you think about him.
Well, he just doesn't do anything great, which is why it didn't excite anybody with all these other guys that overshadow him. I think, he just does everything very well, plays all over the field, and just seems to be a rock in their lineup. He just does everything very well.
Nice. All right. So finally, this is the year of Nico Hoerner, right? Do you think that this is because of the bases being shorter, or he just kind of came into it this year?
He was always going to come along. It's just finally you jumped on the bandwagon this year. But Nico,
I can't claim this one.
Yeah, I love Nico for years, and you just said, nope, not going to happen. And it's happened. He's been better than what we expected.
Yeah, but for my dollar, it's really only the stolen bases at this point. 25 stolen bases. His OPS at 715 is nothing really that impressive for this year. 7 home runs. He's on pace to go maybe 10 or 12 home runs and 35 stolen bases. That's a hell of a fantasy year with a 275 average. But I don't know, man. I might sell on this guy in the offseason pretty quickly. The other guy on Chicago that I'm into, that was a huge swinging drive to left field for me, is Cody Bellinger, man. This guy's got a 902 OPS. He did miss some time, but 15 and 12. He's on pace to go pretty much 25-25. The last month, he's basically been the National League MVP. You think he's going to get traded? And does that affect his fantasy value the rest of the year if he does?